Hi, my third grade friends. I miss you guys. Um, we technically finished all of our labs for the year, but I want you guys to have something fun to do anyway while you're staying at home. Um, so we are going to talk about renewable and non-renewable energy sources. Energy is just the ability to do work. Okay, so we use renewable and non-renewable energy sources, and in our world, we need to come up with some more renewable energy sources because we're going to run out of our non-renewable energy sources. So, a non-renewable energy source means that it's not replaceable very easily. Um, so, sources of energy that cannot be easily replaced or easily replenished are non-renewable, and they can take millions of years. So coal and oil and natural gas, those are all non-renewable energy sources. Fossil fuels. Okay, so what is a fossil fuel? You know what a fossil is, right? Something dies, the earth settles on it, um, and it kind of becomes a rock, like a fossil in the dirt in the land. Um, so fossil fuels are a non-renewable energy source. So they are the main source of energy today. They are part of gasoline and coal and natural gases. But the thing is they formed millions of years ago when plants and animals died and formed fossils. So then these are millions of years old. They take millions of years to form. Um, and they're taken from deep underground. But we can't replace those very quickly. We don't have millions of years, and we're using a lot of energy in our world today. There's a lot of people, so we're using a lot of energy. Renewable energy sources are sources that can be more easily replaced, or that don't go away. So, wind and water and waves and sunlight, solar power, those are all renewable energy sources that are better for the earth, and we're not going to run out of them because they don't go away, right? So, one of the things that we're going to do today, or the thing we're going to do today, is we are going to create a hydropower wheel. This type of energy source uses water, moving water, and converts that moving water into electrical energy. So, the mechanical energy of the moving water then gets converted or changed into electrical energy. So if you look here, as this wheel, as the water runs down this way, right? And this wheel would spin this way, and it's connected up here. Well, what it looks like is over here, if you look over here, as the water spins the blades, it spins this turbine, and there's like electromagnets and stuff going on in there, and it ends up generating electricity. It changes the mechanical energy into electrical energy that can then use. Um, so in order for us to make our hydropower wheel, we need some supplies. So you can either pause now and go get some supplies, or you can watch and see what you're doing because you might have to improvise. Because I wanted smaller paper plates. I don't have small paper plates. So the paper plates I'm using are just what I have. Um, a barbecue skewer. If you don't have a barbecue skewer, maybe you use a pencil. Maybe you use another stick of some kind. If you have old playing cards that maybe the deck is not complete anymore, then maybe mom and dad would let you use those. Or I just used index cards, 3x5 index cards, and that's fine too. If you have an egg carton would work, but that's a little bit harder because you have to get them angled just right. So that's a little bit harder. And you're going to need a stapler. Now, you could either use your water wheel outside, and then you don't necessarily need a tub to collect the water, because I don't have a big bucket and I don't have rulers. If you want to use a tub or a bucket, get a tub or a bucket, get a couple rulers. I used just some paper cups that I poked holes in because you just need something to be able to hold the water wheel up off of the ground so that when it spins, it can spin without the friction of the ground. So you'll see what I did because I already did that. That will be coming next. So you can either pause now or keep going and you'll see what I did, and then you can come back and do it again. Another thing is at the very end of the video, I'm going to link in the comments. I'm going to link, how come that won't work? I'm going to link, I'm going to put in the link to Generation Genius, and they will show you again also how to make a water wheel. I'm doing it more with things that I'm assuming you just need to be able to find in your house. So yeah, so I'll see you in a sec. Okay, my friends, so here we are. I have my supplies. I did do a couple things early because my video can't go too long. So in my plates, I took my skewer and I put a hole in the center of both of my plates. Okay, I poked a hole through. Okay, so then you're gonna take that out. Now, I took all of my index cards and I folded them in thirds because they're gonna go between the two plates. I'm gonna use just one plate, okay? And I'm going to staple, it has to go this way, okay? I'm going to staple my index card to my plate. So I'm gonna start with stapling 4. I hope this is gonna work. And I'm gonna evenly space them. Maybe we'll only be able to fit 4. I'm gonna go this way. I hope I'm doing this okay. And then we're gonna do one over here. Okay, we want them all opening the same way. We need the lined side of the cards to all face the same way, okay? Because what will happen is the water will catch and it will spin. Let's try it with 4, okay? So now I've got my 4 cards on here. So now I'm gonna turn this plate and put them together like this and staple it. So now, this one's a little bit harder. It's not as easy for me. So now, I'm gonna staple like that. And I'm gonna go over to the other side because I'm feeling a little awkward. Like that. And I'm gonna staple this one like that. I'm gonna staple this one like that. So now I have a water wheel, okay? Do you see that? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my cups, and in my cups, I poked holes in the bottom, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my skewer through both of the center holes. I hope this is tall enough. Oh, it is barely. Okay, so now I have a water wheel that if I pour the water on it, it should spin. Now, if this were a real hydropower plant, in where this would spin, there would be a generator. So as the water would spin, it would be changing mechanical energy into electrical energy. But that's very high tech for 3rd grade. So I'm gonna stop now, and then we're gonna go down on the grass so that we can see how this works. Okay, so here we've got our hydropower wheel. I did lift up my cups a little bit because I don't want my plate to rub on the ground. I'm not 100% sure this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna come over and start pouring so the water would be running. Oh look, woohoo, it's going, it's going. So as that happens, as the wood skewer would be spinning, it would be connected to a generator that would then turn mechanical energy into electrical energy. If you've got styrofoam plates and playing cards and stuff, it's obviously going to last longer. Mine is not going to last very long because it's paper, it's already getting wet. But that is how you would make a water wheel. Okay, so that's what we did. It was fun. I hope you had fun. If you look down in the comments underneath the YouTube video, I'm going to attach a link to Generation Genius. I really like them. They have really cool videos, and he does a lot of fun stuff that I can't do because I don't have access to the chemicals. So you can watch his video, and at the end of his video, the girl on his video shows you the same experiment but with different materials so that you have another option of a way to do it. And don't forget, you guys, you're all at home, so it's okay to be creative and come up with different materials and ways that you could do this. Maybe go see how many different types of water wheels you can make. You never know. Be creative. You don't need the exact same supplies that I used or that the Generation Genius video is going to use. Be kind to each other. Be nice to mom and dad. And I honestly cannot wait to see you all again. All right. See you guys. Bye.